starting off with Random versus Terry. Similar situation to Winners Final. Starting off with Ness versus Terry. Wing, any thoughts on this matchup?
Painful. Actually, no, wait, no. It's even.
It's even. Why'd you say that?
Riddle said it. I'm not qualified to give my opinions on anything really. I mean, I think Terry has to actually get in against Ness, which is kind of hard. But once he gets in, Ness just gets blown up.
Yeah, I reckon because of Ness's floatiness as well, it's probably harder to land the hits that Terry would love to hit. And probably juggling as well, because I don't know how good Terry's juggling is for a lot of the cast, but for Ness probably harder than everyone else.
Yeah.
We're already seeing both the two racking up quite a decent amount of damage. Coming back up with Ness's up B. Nearly a minute. And that's a very popular theme here. Go taking the first stock, giving it to Parallax. Strong start into the game.
Yeah, that was not a true combo.
Did he just SD?
Yeah, because that happens sometimes. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes
I think it's because when you really charge it, isn't it? And then it just kind of flips over. Because I've seen something to the Nugget as well a couple of times when he's playing, where he's trying to come back and then he just flips the other way.
Yeah, it's happened to me, unfortunately, sometimes in bracket. Not fun.
And it's definitely something that Ness can take advantage of more. Obviously not in that situation with SDs, but for Ness, I reckon because of the safety of options you can do, especially off stage, it's just kind of you can take advantage of those mistakes very quickly.
Yeah.
Both seem to be just poking each other a lot at the moment. Not really seeing a lot of strings, not really a lot of PK fire strings that they do, like the grabs and stuff. Not really a lot of jab or down tilt combos from Terry either. But a lot of damage definitely being racked up.
Yeah, I said in the Smash Bros chat, Herzen plays pretty passively.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know if they're new to Terry or anything, but
I remember when when Smash Bros Online was running before a couple months ago, he was on a bit of a theme of Ike, Violet, and Donkey Kong. So honestly, when Terry was brought out last week, that was interesting to me. But definitely a character he's pretty good at. He's fundamental as well. He's pretty strong. I guess it's kind of a case of getting used to a different sort of character archetype, really. Because as you see with the other sort of characters, their characters have quite big hitboxes, and apart from Donkey Kong districts. But, it's still, with all of them, it's also a theme of characters with very strong combo games and damage output in general, which is probably a favourite for them. I'm liking what Contact's trying to do right now. Instead of just going for Pokemon, he's trying to go for some pretty hard reads. Not a lot of them have landed yet, but as it's random anyway, I don't think he needs too much.
no.
I'm liking the sort of I like sort of the movement he's going through right now. Just instead of dedicating himself to a move, he's mixing up how he approaches them.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff Herzen's doing right, but sometimes he's just not capitalizing on stuff. I don't know if it's just misinputs. He got fair into power down, into just jab 3 when he could have done power down.
I reckon it is misinputs because this gameplay is quite different from last week. Because I do remember his connection is being a bit unusual today. It's not something that's too bad, but something we'll just have to see what happens later on today. I think they're just going to run it straight back. Literally, this whole tournament has been PS2.
It's PS2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's actually gone on a different stage, even on the off stream. But Contact's still just banning stuff anyway, just to make sure of that. Oh no! Finally, a change in stage. Yoshi's. That's I personally. I'm personally not a fan of the stage, but what I think does help on that one for some characters, not all of them, is sort of ledges because of how they're slanted slightly downwards. So anyone with projectiles that go off the stage, is definitely going to help them mix them up. Yeah, Parallax is saying he's one of the few who actually enjoys the stage. Is he going to change character as well, though? Nope.
No, still random. Does Contact just play random?
He does. He doesn't have a main. Like, he wants to main someone, but it lasts a bit of time before he stops. But he's quite good fundamentally, as you probably saw there. Like, he knows how to. He knows the basis of the game, and there's quite a few characters who he's played anyways. With his best one out of the choices he played against you being Dark Pit. Obviously, he could show a lot there, but like, you know, he's definitely confident going into games, and he's only going random because like, he'd rather have fun at the game rather than just trying to hard focus on trying to be competitive. Because offline, I don't know if you've seen his results, but they're pretty good offline. He's taken some pretty good wins, whereas online he it's kind of different. It's not really as enjoyable for him, and he kind of gets a bit more nervous. That's also the same thing. That's also the same thing why he's gone random against Nugget, because those two. As far as I'm aware, when I was looking at some messages, they were just saying, you know, let's just go random against each other, have a bit of fun. Yeah. This is actually the second Jigglypuff we've seen today.
Corvus was the first one,
right? Corvus was the first one, and then they DQ'd after game 1. And finally, as we see there, which we were trying to see for a long time before, down smash capturing Terry's recovery. As I say that, I've just realised this week is going to be a lot of Terry bots. So, have fun who is watching this.
Who doesn't love Terry Bogard, you know? You die at 60, who can complain?
Well, I mean, there's going to be a theme of a lot of these locals. Like Smash and Mizzes has a lot of Falcons and Nesses and stuff. And Smashers Online, it usually has like a lot of Terrys. And what was the other popular character? The other popular one was... I want to say Snake or Donkey Kong. It's been 2 minutes in, and both these two quicker on this game, taking each other's stocks. I don't really know whether or not your thoughts on this matchup are different to mine, but I was saying before on Corvus versus Parallax, I think it was, that this one is probably easier for Terry because his combos rack up quite a bit of damage, and that will lead to even earlier kills in Jigglypuff than other characters. But Jigglypuff's main thing is just going to try get him off stage, try catch their mistakes in recovery. Oh, and as I say that, Contact one game
no kill screen again. Yeah, with Jigglypuff, they just try and like space side B and back air on your shield, but once you can get past, just win with Terry, honestly.
Let's have a look what they're going to game 3. He's pointing out that's another game with no kill screen. Why does it just always happen whenever someone doesn't die? Like I saw it earlier, it was like a power dunk spike, and then he just lands on the stage. Oh,
yeah, I mean that can
as
happen.
I talk, Parallax has decided he's going to go me Brawler. As for the stage, I haven't seen anything yet.
Or to PS2.
It probably will be PS2 again. Knowing the theme we've got, probably will be PS2 again. Yoshi's again.
Called it.
So, random versus me Brawler on Yoshi's. So this one's going to be something, unless one of these two gets like Cloud or Terry, something we'll talk about less. Oh, this one's going to be...
Ice Climb.
This one's interesting. So, Contact isn't the biggest fan of Ice Climbers, but normally when he gets solo Popo, he actually starts playing better. So, for this matchup, it's hard to say really. There's not really a lot of representatives in the UK for either of these characters. But from what I do know, and as I was saying earlier, me Brawler is a sort of hard hitter. But has definitely very exploited weaknesses, whereas Ice Climbers is the sort of character that kind of takes advantage of anyone who shows a weakness in their gameplay, especially with the combos, but I know for a fact Contact hasn't lagged any sort of Ice Climber combos, so he's rather go for straight hits and small confirms rather than just the massive sort of combos we see online on Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, for random, I don't think he'd know any decent combos or anything, so it's just pure fundies.
And as we say that, a minute in, he's taken the stock with up there, a couple of Yoshis. I'm pretty sure this stage has quite a low ceiling. I don't play it. Oh no, I'm wrong. But I don't play it often. But it's definitely an interesting stage for sure. And as I was saying,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does have a low
yeah,
ceiling.
as I was saying as well, with the projectiles that come off the stage, the angle could slightly change depending on how they shoot it on there.
Yeah, that's dead.
He looks like he's killed the right ice climber there. Anyone who hasn't played against ice climbers before, there's two of them, and if you kill the CPU, or what they get off the stage themselves, because the CPUs are a bit unusual, it doesn't kill the actual player. You have to get rid of the one with the name tag above its head. So in that case, Parallax caught the right one there, which is the reason why Contact died instead of both of them dying. Not necessarily showing that an ice climb will be better if they have both of them, but I believe that I was talking to this with Burning Up the other day, and it's kind of a case of once you lose that ice climb, it's sad, but like you then have to focus less on making him survive and just more on how you're gonna win the game anyway.
Yeah.
Trying to go for the lead there on the side, but just missing Chelsea. I actually haven't seen Parallax land with the down B a lot. He's kind of using it more for movement and recovery.
This is Herzen, not Parallax.
Yeah, Parallax is Herzen.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, he wanted to change his tag to Herzen, I believe, but yeah.
My
on
bad.
challenge, he just couldn't change it. I don't know how you can.
Great comms for me.
Nah, it's all good, you know.
So good.
Nah, you're all good. It is a bit weird to see like someone's username is different to their Switch tag, but yeah, it's Parallax. It's probably because of like the new Brawler change as well. Oh, and that will end with another up air, giving game 3 to Contact and bringing him to the grand finals. Whether or not he joins the comps for this set will be an interesting one.